Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the full moon? Reading for Libra. Hi, Libra. Well, March is here, and this month on the 3rd, we have a full moon, a lunar eclipse, the blood moon, and it's all happening on the 3rd under the sign of Virgo. Holy Spirit, how does this impact Libra? We're going to take a look in general, and then career and love. Get ready. A new cycle is beginning. Winning crescent with Capricorn. Maybe it could be that you're starting something with a Capricorn, but Capricorn is about being driven, determined. The King of Pentacles, Libra, new cycle in Capricorn, structure, determination. What else, Spirit? Okay. Oof, you open up with the 5 of Cups, past energy, disappointment, 8 of Wands, something happening swiftly, but it could have been an effort in futility. It could have been an effort in futility. I'm hearing with the 5 of Cups, there's always 2 cups standing. So you could have tried to start a new cycle, and things could have taken off quickly. And that's why it didn't end in a positive way with the 7 of Swords. It was just wasted energy. Okay, tell me what's going on. This is past energy, thank God. What else, Spirit does? Yes. This is what you really want. You're ruled by Venus. You're a lover, not a fighter, right? Ooh, 6 of Cups. You've got pleasure on your mind. You know exactly what you want when the King of Swords appears. And he's in pursuit. He's going after what he wants. And that's what I see you doing. You know, 4 of Wands, what type of relationship. Some of you want marriage. You want marriage. You want a solid foundation. You want somebody who's passionate too. Yes. Who's peaceful, not a lot of drama. I know. Yeah. Not a lot of fighting. 5 of Swords reversed. 7 of Wands. Someone who lets you be you. Someone who accepts you for who you are. 7 of Wands, right? Some of you want children, Page of Cups. And, you know, you are so right to identify everything that you want. And I feel like when you meet somebody, you're upfront, you're direct. Look, I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want this. I want that. And you're looking for someone who wants the same thing. And if they say that they don't, then they don't really get your time right now. Libra. Very direct. Some of you, you know, the sword can go both ways. I'm hearing communication could be something of importance. Because you have the 7 of Swords, you also have the 5 of Swords. And even though they are reversed, the King of Swords, like the 7 of Swords will cut you, right? To hurt you, to maim you, to break your character. And the 5 of Swords is somebody who's malicious, just has this undercurrent. These are also people that don't want to see you succeed or begin a new cycle where you think you're going. You know, these are people that are jealous of you, quite frankly. They just are, they're jealous of you moving on. Yeah, even people that you date, they can end up being jealous of you because maybe you have more aspiration, maybe you come with more desires or whatever. Or maybe conversely, you come with less and they expect more from you. But this is who I am. I am who I am. Three of Cups, new friends, new reunions. Yeah, you have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is at the center of your reading, all about knowing what you want, what makes you happy, what pleasures you, especially when it comes to marriage. You have high hopes going into March. Five of Cups is the Two of Cups here. And things do happen swiftly. So I see that as long as you're upfront, you're communicating. Right, no surprises. I told you what I wanted, what I expected when it came to a relationship, to a marriage up front. I also see that you're able to discern when people are disloyal, not truthful. With the Seven of Swords, his sword, he's very alert. His sword is up. Right, right. So there is somebody who is disloyal, but I think you are cautious. You're aware of this. I dropped a card. Let me get this. You're cautious and you're aware of them because it's somebody from the past. And it could be another air sign as yourself. Yeah, the Prince of Cups. Okay. Why is the Seven of Swords here and the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords reversed? Why? Because, like I said, they don't want you to move into a new cycle, Libra. They don't want you with a new person. They don't want you to do better, to be a higher version of yourself. And that's what the Ace of Wands is. It's like my Dream of Genie cards. It's you taking action based on the desires of your heart, what you want. Nothing can stop you at this time. I see you're very outgoing. You have a lot of friendships, celebrating. Could be traveling. You could be having parties. But you are definitely leaving the past and moving forward. You're putting some distance between you. Very good, Libra, because that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing in March. It's called the worm full moon here, releasing what no longer serves us so that we can break new ground in new areas. And this is not just specific to love. The desires of our heart starts with us loving us first and identifying what we have to do to bring us pleasure. Six of Cups at the center is all about fun, pleasure, frolicking, water, your feelings, emotions, getting in touch with them, and finding a person that makes you feel the way you want to feel. And also, conversely, that it is reciprocal, right? This month is all about your cups. You got the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Prince of Cups, getting back in touch with those emotions. And Page is always about starting again, starting anew. The Ace of Wands. This is blessings. Tell me. Three of Pentacles, relationships, Venus. What's going on with Venus? Venus, I just want to see something really quick. Venus is in Aries, March 6th. Love and social energy become one. So you're blending, you're becoming social. That's why you have all of these new relationships here. The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, Four of Wands, a lot of relationships. New, though. That's what I like about this. You're talking, you're collaborating. I think that you're meeting a new circle of support to help you from a job standpoint, as well as a romantic love, because you do have the Ten of Cups here. Wow. And with the Ace of Wands, it could definitely be love oriented too. Happiness, family, harmony. And that comes from clarity. All the clarity from last month. We're still in the year of the fire horse. And you not settling. You going after what you want, defending your position. You have the right to know what type of love will bring you pleasure. You are identifying this. So what is new? What's new? 11 o'clock. What's new on the timer? Okay. What's new? Mhm. Yeah, this is you with all these new energies around you. Spirit says extend yourself and be lighthearted. And that means don't get heavy for a while. Allow this past to truly end. And then it's like you're investing in yourself, or you're getting back to yourself. You're very talkative, and there is a sense of flirtation. You're opening yourself up. I feel like you came out of a period of solitude, of disappointment, of shadow energy, working through your energies so that you could be vulnerable and step into this arena of love again. And boom, that happens. And what I like about it is it's baby steps. Prince of Cups, baby steps. You're just being flirtatious. You're letting it come to you. And this is a major change for you too. You're not worried about it. What else, Spirit? For Virgo. It's in the sign of Virgo. And I think some of the Virgo energy that you inherit here is the interviewing of your spouse. This time around, you're going to let them know your expectations, the desires of your heart, what you want, which is going to showcase those that are in alignment versus those that you don't want the same thing. Thus, you are limiting the time that you invest in anything that is not going to lead to the desires of your heart, what you want. Tell me about work. Some of you are being called to do some spiritual work, inner work. You've been doing a lot of inner work, or this eclipse and the blood moon definitely is a time where you do look at your shadows. Whatever you've been repressing, don't want to address. And that is helping you get so crystal clear and giving you insight into what these spiritual gifts are. Because I think you're just on the surface. Of course, money matters a lot now. Watching expenses, saving up for the future, being prepared for the unexpected. But there is a sense of renewal with this new cycle coming in under this worm moon. I think we all are like ready for spring, and the spring equinox happens on the 20th, and that's also when Mercury goes direct. So you need to take time to recharge right now, to just organize, analyze, be strategic, be the king of swords, and make sure that you're on track and you're taking care of everything so that when this new moon, which I think it happens the middle around the spring equinox, the 19th or something. And I think, let's see, new moon in Aries, 319. It's also the astrological new year, Libra. So this is the perfect time for a new beginning. And you're like positioned perfectly. Why? Because you're ready. You're ready. I see that you've been doing the work, and now it's like the blessing is coming. And you see these hearts are all on this card. I think it has to do with this true love. Just because of the clarity and knowing what you want, you get it exactly. Also, you're being told creative expression. Maybe you have a gift to give. Maybe with all these new relationships, you could be some type of tour guide, some type of mentor, teacher, meaning you work very well with people. Some kind of vlogging, blogging, even a career in communication. Okay. Spirit says you need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and breakthrough. Yeah, I do feel that March is going to be a month where it's not only going to be internal challenges, but the world at large. Something's going to happen. And pay attention to things that are important. Foresight is very important. To be thinking ahead, to have a plan in action, to be farsighted, and to be the King or Queen of Swords, to be alert, to be paying attention to everything. This is like a nice little cocktail here, and I've been saying that with all of this energy. The lunar eclipse lasts in what, 29 days, 30 days? You know, the fire horse just came in. We're still really feeling the energy from February. So it's all propelling us forward. Everything is about moving forward, taking action, deliberate action. Okay. What else? Spirit, career. You've got a gift coming in, and it involves a new talent. And this is going to lead to new opportunities, prosperity, abundance. Use everything that arises. In other words, Spirit is saying nothing happens by coincidence. We're guiding you. There's a gift. It's going to lead you to new opportunities. Remember to have foresight. That's important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted. Stay alert. Opportunities abound. All roads lead to home. Look at all your options. Oh, right. So there is really no wrong road. Some are longer, some are more challenging, but they all lead home. But still, be strategic with the King of Swords, right? Very strategic under this Virgo energy, analyzing the best choice for you because you don't want to make a reckless decision. It's all about thinking before we act, moving strategically, but nonetheless moving into this new cycle. Give yourself a hug. I gotta hug myself. All right, give me some summary cards here. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. You can put this angel number that I'm going to give you in the comments. Another card talking about sight. You have foresight, and you have don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It's necessary to experience difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And you know what, Libra? Be proud of your journey so far. We're proud of you. The Spirit's saying, look at your achievements and be proud of them. Okay. Angel number 4, Libra Spirit. Thank you. 1441, unique skills. This goes back to you're going to get gifts, and expression could be a part of your career and communication. All these gifts are coming, new discoveries. It's time for intense self-development. That means addressing the shadow as well as the positive for your development. Focus your mind on your craft as you're going forward. You already have what it takes to succeed. But because it's new, you may question yourself. But practice, putting that into practice makes you even better. You become a master. It also serves to find your true purpose, and you're meeting true love, leveling up in your career as well as love. This is the priority right now. 1441 in the comments. Thank you for staying till the end, until the next moon phase. Namaste.